So you're thinking about moving to Charlotte, North Carolina, then you're probably interested in learning about the neighboring suburbs. I get calls and emails every single day from people just like you looking to make their move to Charlotte. So whether you're moving in a month or a year, be sure to call, text, or email. I would love to help you start your journey to Charlotte. Today, we are looking at Glendalough, a neighborhood by Ryan Homes here in Indian Trail, North Carolina. I'm going to be talking about all the reasons you might want to move here. Stay to the end and catch the location information and real estate stats. But you're here to learn about Glendalough, so let's jump in. The homes in this neighborhood were built from 2007 until 2018. They are from 3 to 5 stories and from 3 to 6 bedrooms. And the homes go up to about 4,200 square feet, so they are pretty large in some cases. There are median lot size of 0.25 acres, with the very largest lots coming in at and above half an acre. We're walking up to a house that's currently for sale on Seafin Court. This home is pretty large, and a very interesting fact about it, it has a basement, a finished basement, which is actually pretty rare in this area. And it also has, I think I read, 2 bidets in the bathrooms, so kind of a fun fact there for you. Home prices all over the Charlotte area have been on the rise due to the hot sellers market, and we're seeing the same thing here in Glendalough. The median sale price for homes is $382,500, which is an increase of 23.2% over last year. That's insane. The median price per square foot is $136, which is about a 20% increase from last year. And the median days on market is 3. That means from the time a home is listed until the time it goes under contract, it only takes about 3 days in Glendalough. That is a 76.9% decrease from last year. So take a moment to check out the latest market activity in Glendalough. This is as of November 10th, 2021. Be sure to check the link in the description below to see your current activity as of any time you're watching this video. For details on any of these homes, be sure to give me a call. My number is on the screen for you. The HOA fees here in Glendalough run $660 a year, which is $55 a month. And you have the outdoor pool and the playground as your amenities. The schools that we're zoned for are Porter Ridge Elementary School, Porter Ridge Middle School, and Porter Ridge High School. Now that you've had a chance to see the driving tour and real estate information for Glendalough, let's take a look at the map. So here in purple, I have our Charlotte points of interest that might be interesting to you, such as Lake Norman State Park up here on the north side of Charlotte, and then of course Uptown Charlotte right here in the center, the Charlotte Douglas International Airport, Over here is the Whitewater Center, a great location for some fun activities if you like the outdoors. Lake Wiley down here, another great local lake. And my favorite is Carowinds, of course. So those are just a small sample of the Charlotte points of interest that you might be interested in. But let's go ahead and zoom into Indian Trail and take a look at our neighborhood, Glendalough. So if we go all the way down, we can see that this neighborhood it's kind of a medium-sized neighborhood, but the layout is very interesting because it actually crosses over these fairly busy intersections. I don't mean busy like busy, but they're not side roads. They're pretty standard roads here. Unionville Indian Trail Road on this side and Poplin Road on this side. So it's kind of cool how they have it set up, not quartered so much in mathematical terms, but it is in 4 little sections. So this section here, it's really just one road. Then this one here is a little bit larger. This one here has, 2 roads here, and then the largest section here, which has the clubhouse and swimming pool as well as the playground here. All right, so that is the layout of Glendalough. And just for a little fun piece of information, they actually brought the name from an Irish background. So some people will actually call it Glendalough. I believe that is the correct pronunciation, but I almost never hear it. So if you say Glendalough, you would also be correct in the pronunciation. All right, so in our neighborhood here, there is a home for sale. I wanted to show you some information on this home. It is on Seafin Court. As of today, which is when I'm recording this, November 10th, 2021, it's been on the market for 27 days. So it has been sitting for a little while, which means, hey, maybe you could make a little bit of a lower offer and get it accepted. But it is a pretty cool house. Nice cabinets, nice countertops. They are offering a $5,000 credit if you wanted to maybe do something with the floors. They do have, I'm not a fan of this floor here, but they have a lot of different flooring throughout the first floor. And I know a lot of people don't prefer that. So they are offering a $5,000 credit if you would like to buy this home. And then very interesting about this house is it actually has 3 different bathrooms that have a bidet in it. It's not something you would see every day. And I don't think it quite made it into any of the photos, which was super disappointing. But I did think that was interesting. Another cool feature on this home is that it has a finished basement. So in the basement, you actually even have let me see. You have this office space in the basement, which looks very well put together. If that's something that you need a basement for, you have that ability. And they also have kind of a closed off section that they were using as a movie room. I think that's a really cool feature too. As well as, which might be my favorite thing, they have a kitchen in the basement. I think that's a really cool feature for a home. Especially in this area, it's not something you're going to see very commonly. So that is a really cool side note. Also, it's a very good size yard. 0.35 acres on this lot is a very good size yard in the Charlotte area. So I do think that's important to note. And then this pond, I don't know if it's completely in the yard or if it's just a view. Let's take a look. Okay, so it is basically behind these trees, there's the pond. So, I mean, I think that's a pretty cool feature too, if you like having that. It is listed at $585, but with 27 days on the market, you could probably come in a bit lower on your offer. But like I said, there really are a lot of great features. Just 2 days ago, they had a decrease of $30,000. So that's something to keep in mind as well. We're going to pop back over to our map. And just to give you a little bit of location information here, right next to Glendalough is another neighborhood called Poplin Grove. I think that they are still building in Poplar Grove. And then if you go just up the street a little bit more is another brand new neighborhood, Stallings Brook. This one is almost like just beginning. There are a couple of homes that are framed, but otherwise this neighborhood is pretty much ready to get some inhabitants. Has a lot of availability if you would like new construction. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the schools. So if you were to come out on Unionville Indian Trail Road and come over to Ridge Road, you're going to find all three of your schools in a cluster. And this is another somewhat rare finding to have all of your schools, your elementary, your middle, and your high school all connected like this. So we don't see this every day, but this is a really cool feature because you only have really one place to go for all of your schools, and they're not connected physically, but they are in the same location, which is kind of cool. Except at drop-off and pickup time, I suppose. There's a little bit of traffic in that. So there are your schools. I wanted to just throw a couple different locations in here for you. Crooked Creek Park. Right here, you have if you haven't seen my parks video, take a look at it. I really feature Crooked Creek Park. It's one of my favorite ones. They have a splash pad. They have a dog park. They have these four huge baseball fields. They also have 2 playgrounds at this park and some pavilions. So it really is a cool park. And this one is, let's zoom out. So here's Crooked Creek and here's Glendalough. So they're not very far apart at all. Another thing I wanted to point out, Extreme Ice Center, we have right in Indian Trail an ice skating rink, which is kind of cool. It's right here. One of the favorite pizza places in Indian Trail is Mia Familia. It's right here for you. It's a great location. And then the other thing I wanted to mention, let's go back to Glendalough. Look how close you are to the expressway. So if you were going Unionville Indian Trail Road about 2 miles, really, you're going to jump on the bypass here and have direct access to 74, giving you close access to Charlotte and anything in the whole Charlotte area. So I hope that this map tour of Glendalough and the surrounding area was helpful. Make sure that you ask any questions you might have about Indian Trail or Charlotte down in the comments below. I think you probably agree that Glendalough is a fantastic neighborhood here in Union County, North Carolina, just a 30-minute trip to Uptown Charlotte. If you have questions about Glendalough, you know how to reach me. My number's on the screen for you. Don't forget to check the links in the description below for all the location information, including the local current real estate stats and the map information. And leave a comment if you have a neighborhood you'd like to see featured in an upcoming video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.